So everybody start making some noise now. This is Mr. Mitch Hedberg! Thank you very much. That's very nice. I've never followed an intermission before. I don't know how it's gonna go. Usually a comedian, you know, the people before them are called warm-up acts, but then everyone got cold. I don't know. I hope the intermission wasn't funnier than me. I have a hard time following the intermission. Could be some trouble. They got this fucking. I never performed here with people standing, so fuck. It's like all right. Club that. All right, fuck. I don't know. It's a rock and roll. This is pretty crazy to be here. I'm pretty excited. They just turned some kind of machine off, didn't they? So there was some shit blowing, and now it's not blowing anymore. Some machine was shut down. I hope it's for the better. They had 48 guys go on, then they said, all right, we're gonna take a break. So that's good. Is everyone hooked up on some beer? All right, good, I'm glad. This is very exciting for me to perform here. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah man, it's gonna go good. What the fuck? I was gonna say, I don't know. I like to go on last on the show because I can have a couple drinks and, you know, listen to the other acts. Drinking for the comedian is like stretching for the athlete. And I was touching my toes in the back. I have my own dressing room. It's amazing. It's fucking too much graffiti, but hey. I like to drink red wine. They gave me complimentary red wine. This girl says, doesn't red wine give you a headache? Yeah, eventually. But the first and the middle part are amazing. I'm not gonna stop doing something because of what happens at the end. Mitch, do you want an apple? No, eventually it'll be a core. These fuckers are making me laugh. I enjoy the enthusiasm. I can only hope that it remains for the whole show. If it dies down, I apologize. Because it'll still be me. If you drink old Duels, you don't drink. But if you drink 20 old Duels in a half hour, then you're a fucking non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholism is a problem too. And there are symptoms. Like when you fall down, does it always hurt? My manager saw me drinking before a show. He said, Mitch, don't use liquor as a crutch. I can't use liquor as a crutch because a crutch helps me walk. Liquor really fucks up the way I walk. It ain't like a crutch, it's like a step I didn't see. Thank you. That's such a kind reception. I thought my teeth were white until I washed my face with Noxzema. They are off-white. I'm not even white, I'm off-white. It's a new race, we will prevail. I got some tartar control toothpaste. I still got tartar, but that shit's under control. If the tartar falls out of line, I'm like, come on now. You know the deal. Fall in. I got so much tartar, I don't have to dip my fish sticks in shit. Alright, let's have another intermission now. I'm tired. You know, when it comes to racism, people say, I don't care if they're black, white, purple, or green. Oh, hold on now. Purple or green, you gotta draw the line somewhere. Fuck purple people. Unless they're choking. Then help them. I wish I could play Little League now. I'd kick some fucking ass. Those little punks will be backing up today. So go ahead, throw your curveball. You're 11, it won't curve. People think I'm into sports just because I'm a man, you know? I'm not into sports. I mean, I like Gatorade, but that's about as far as it goes. Matter of fact, if I had an athlete's foot, my first reaction would be, that ain't my foot. I was at a convenience store, a guy with a quart of milk approached me. He said, hey, what's the score? I said, I don't know, what's the game? If it's a contest between me and you, and the object is to ask the other contestant questions that befuddle him, then you're ahead 1-0. You're winning, are you happy, you competitive fucker? I play golf, I'm not good at golf, I never got a hole in one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. I hit a guy in one. It's nothing like seeing a guy you don't know drop 100 yards away. It sure beats a handshake. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him. I mumble when I talk. People don't understand me. So they'll say what to me, but sometimes I'm not sure if that's what they mean. Like I was with this girl and she had a box of graham crackers. She said, are these crackers good or what? I don't know what she means. Either the crackers are really good or she didn't hear what I just said. What should I do? Maybe I should have a cracker, and if it tastes like shit, I should repeat myself. Because I mumble, like I was with my friend and I'll say something to my friend and he won't hear me, so he'll say, what? So I'll say it again, but once again, he doesn't hear me, so he says, what? But really, it's just some insignificant shit that I'm saying, but now I have to yell, that tree is far away! And now I sound mad and everyone can hear me. So people think I'm mad at the tree's distance. As though I was promised it would be closer. I get to stay at nice hotels, you know, I get some nice hotels. The hotel I was at last night had a free continental breakfast from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So when the alarm went off, the first thing I said is, fuck it, I'll pay. I'm not dragging my ass out of bed for a Pop-Tart. Or an apple with a sticker on it. You can't put sticker on fruit. I know it's smooth and shiny. But come on, man. They had a waffle iron that they let the hotel guests use unsupervised. But there was no diving board on the pool. That's fucked up priorities. Like I can burn my hand and put red squares in it, but I cannot dive through the air with bleed. There was no 13th floor in my hotel because of superstition. But come on, man, the people on the 14th floor, you know what floor you're really on. What room are you in? 1401. No, you're not. Jump out the window, you will die earlier. Because 13 is an unlucky number, right? Well then so should the letter B be, because B looks like a scrunched together 13. Hello, what is your name? Bob. Get the fuck away! If 13 is unlucky, then 12 and 14 are guilty by association. I had a minibar with Mr. Pibb in it. You know, Mr. Pibb is a replica of Dr. Pepper, but it's a bullshit replica because dude didn't even get his degree. The commercial for Diet Dr. Pepper says, it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper. Well, then they fucked up. Every McDonald's commercial ends the same way. McDonald's commercials end like this. Prices and participation may vary. Now I want to open a McDonald's and not participate in anything. I want to be a stubborn McDonald's owner. Cheeseburgers? Nope. We got spaghetti. And blankets. But we are not associated with that clown. He attracts too many children. I saw a commercial for an above-ground pool. It was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can depict yourself having fun in an above-ground pool. If it was 31 seconds, the actors would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only up to here. What should I do? Throw the ball back to Jimmy? Or put some goggles on and look at his feet? I can't even drown my kneecaps. I had to open this book. I don't have jokes written in here. I have positive reaffirmation. Says you are doing fine. That's right. So I never stayed at a bed and breakfast, and I would not stay at a bed and breakfast. I figure at a bed and breakfast, by the end of the day, you start to get hungry. Is that all you got around here? Then you need to direct me to a chair lunch dinner. People come over to my hotel room and say, can I use your phone? I say, sure. They say, do I need to dial 9? Yeah, especially if it's in the number. I mean, you can try 4 and 5 back to back real quick. Or hold down the 3. I tried to laugh all the way to the bank, but my bank was just too far away. I need to get a closer bank and think of a funnier joke. You know what I miss, man? I miss the $2 bill because I could break a 2. 20, no. 10, no. 5, maybe. 2, oh yeah. What do you need, a 1 and another 1? How about a 1 4/4? I have every option imaginable. If you had a 4, I would break it down with 2 2s. But a 4 does not exist. I wish they made a fucked up denomination of bill, like a $16 bill. That would make shit exciting. Someone owes you $64, I meant to give you all 16s. Ain't you got any 8s? I used to do drugs, I still do, but I used to too. You know what I like? I like performing at a rock and roll club because the managers are much different than comedy club managers. They're much more lenient. Alright, we'll get into that later. I like the FedEx driver because he's a drug dealer and he don't even know it. And he's always on time. I like my drugs to have a tracking number so I can figure out exactly where they are. Where are the drugs at? I don't know, call the 1-800 number. Your drugs were loaded onto a van at 7:48 a.m. and are scheduled for delivery today. Perfect, that's what I pay for. You know, I used to do a lot of drug jokes on stage, and I parted down, because people think I'm high on stage as it is. You know, I get that shit a lot. I'll do a show, I'll hang out in the back, someone come up to me and say, hey man, what were you on? The stage. I don't get high before the show, no way. Because when I'm high, I don't want to stand in front of a bunch of people that I don't know. That does not sound comfortable. Like when you're high and a joke doesn't work, it's extra scary. It's like, whoa, what happened there? I am retreating within myself. Why have all these people gathered? And why am I elevated? Why am I not facing the same way as everyone else? You guys are making me very happy. People associate long hair with drug use. I wish long hair was associated with something other than drug use, like an extreme longing for cake. Then strangers would see a long haired guy and say, that fucker eats cake. He is on cupcakes. Mothers saying to their daughters, don't bring the cake eater over here anymore. He smelled like flour. Did you see how excited he got when he found out your birthday was fast approaching? Hey man, my friend had a birthday party, so I blew up some balloons, because as we all know, trapped air indicates celebration. Look at all the trapped air. Something fun must be happening. I saw a lady with a flower and she was plucking out the petals. She was saying, he loves me not. Thank God the flower can't talk. What would it say? Fuck, that hurts. Fuck, that hurts as well. Fuck, leave me alone. I'm no longer pretty. And he loves you not. I could have told you I had an even number of petals. I think they could take sesame seeds off the market and I wouldn't even care. I can't imagine 5 years from now saying, damn, remember sesame seeds? What happened? All the buns are blank. I have no idea how sesame seed sticks to a bun. There must be some sesame seed glue out there. Either that or they're adhesive on one side. Take the sesame seed out, remove the backing, place it on the bun. With an equal distance of the other sesame seeds, now your bun will look spectacular. What does a sesame seed grow into? I don't know. We never gave them a chance. What the fuck is a sesame? It's a street. It's a way to open shit. What the fuck is a sesame if I add dirt and water? I bought a house, man. I bought a 2-bedroom house. But I think it's up to me how many bedrooms there are, though. Don't you? Fuck you, real estate company. This bedroom has an oven in it. This bedroom has a lot of people sitting around watching TV. This bedroom's over in that guy's house. I got a 17-bedroom house and it involves the whole neighborhood. I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he would be comfortable. Oh, you're a king, you say? Well, you won't believe what I have in store for you. It's to your exact specifications. I didn't know you fuckers were all the same size. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed, wonder where my brother was. I live in the mountains, so I don't need air conditioning. I just need a fan. So I bought an oscillating fan. The fan goes back and forth. It looks like the fan is saying no. So I like to ask it questions that a fan would say no to. Do you keep my hair in place? Do you keep my documents in order? Do you have 3 settings? Liar. My fan fucking lied to me. Now I will unplug it. That's how you punish small appliances. You unplug them for a period of 10 minutes. I don't have a microwave oven, but I do have a clock that occasionally cooks shit. You know, I want to hang on. Thank you. Sometimes when you don't laugh, you'll still clap. That's fucking kind as shit. That's a fucking... I want to hang a map of the world in my house. Then I'm going to put pins into all the locations that I've traveled to. but first I'm going to have to travel to the top 2 corners of the map so it won't fall down. Alright. Those are the house jokes. Now we will go on. Alright. Kittens play with yarn. They bat it around. But what they're really saying is, I can't knit. Get this away from me. You make the sweater. I had an apartment. It was infested with koala bears. It was the cutest infestation ever. Way better than cockroaches. I turned on the light. A bunch of koala bears would scatter. And I didn't want them to. I was like, hey, hold on, fellas. Let me hold one of you. You cuddly fuckers. Don't go behind the toaster. You can't fit back there. Come on out and let me feed you a leaf. I like everything about you except for your nose and claws. Koala bears are so fucking cute. Why do they have to be so far away from me? Why can't they be indigenous to where I'm at? We need to ship a few over. Then I will apprehend one. And take him out of his cardboard box with holes in it. Because that's how animals travel. I was staring out at my friend's house. He said, you're going to have to sleep on the floor. Fucking gravity. Got me again. You don't know how bad I want to sleep on the wall. They say the floor is always so bad, it could be much worse. You have to sleep on the sink. Shit. With all them protruding chrome things. This is going to hurt. Last week, I helped my friend stay put. It's a lot easier than helping someone move. I just went to his house and made sure that he did not start to load shit into a truck. Then we had beer and pizza. I hope next time I move, I get a real easy phone number. Something that's easy to remember. Something like 222-2222. I would say, sweet. And people say, Mitch, how do I get a hold of you? I say, just press 2 for a while. And when I answer, you will know you're pressed 2 enough. Instead of hello, I say, stop! I'll be damned. I can't believe that you guys are keeping up the enthusiasm. It's fucking amazing. It makes me... Certain people are extra enthusiastic. Thank you, it's amazing, man. I'm going to live here from now on. As long as they have a methadone program. Right. You know when a company wants to use letters in their phone number to be catchy, but oftentimes use too many letters? Give us a call down here at 1-800-I really enjoy carpeting. It's too many letters, man. Must I dial them all? Hello, hold on, I'm only on enjoy. Where is the J? Next to the K. As always. If I was a hypnotist, this show would be different. Now I know that the 40 Watt Club has only done comedians recently. I highly doubt that they've had a hypnotist. But have any of you guys ever seen a hypnotist perform before? You have? Well, they need volunteers. And if I asked for volunteers, this is what would happen. People would start pointing at their friends. They say, Greg, pick Greg. Because that's what a volunteer is. It's someone who's pointed at by their friend. That's why I don't trust the volunteer fire department. Who wants to fight fires? Earl. Pick up that fucking hose, Earl. There is a fire to douse. You know, I performed here and I performed in Macon. Both towns are about the equal distance from Atlanta, but they're quite different. Why is that? Why is that? What the fuck makes one section of dirt so much different than another section? What is it? I don't know, man. I have to figure it out. I got my hair highlighted. You might see in the spotlight. I got my hair highlighted because I thought some strands were more important than others. These are the strands you need to familiarize yourself with. These here are irrelevant. These may come up on a test. Xylophone is spelled with an X. That's wrong. Xylophone, Z-X, I don't fucking see it. It should be a Z up front. Next time you have to spell xylophone, use a Z. And if someone says, hey, that's wrong, say, no it ain't. If you think that's wrong, then you need to have your head Z-rayed. It's like X wasn't given enough to do, so they had to promise it more. Okay, you won't start a lot of words, but we will give you a co-starring role in Tic-Tac-Toe. And you will be acquainted with hugs and kisses. And you will mark the spot. And incidentally, you will start Xylophone. Are you happy, you fucking X? I was writing, this girl said, is that an X? I said, no, that's an I that I crossed out because it was too slanted. Because I write, you see. Like I sit at the hotel at night, I think of something that's funny, then I go get a pen and I write it down. Or if the pen's too fucking far away, I had to convince myself that what I thought of ain't funny. I was at a restaurant writing, this waitress came over. She said, what are you doing, writing? I said, no, I'm trying to get rid of ink. This pen is full of it. Then I ordered a chicken sandwich. But I don't think the waitress understood me, because she said, how would you like your eggs? So I tried to answer her anyhow. I said, incubated. And then raised. And then beheaded. And then plucked. And then cut up. And then put onto a grill. And then put onto a bun. Shit, it's gonna take a while. I don't have time. Scramble! You fucking win. I got a lot of chicken jokes. I think I'm gonna do them all right now. I think a rotisserie is like a really morbid Ferris wheel for chickens. It's a fucked up piece of machinery. We will take the chicken, impale it, and then rotate it. And I'll be damned if I'm not hungry. Because spinning chicken carcasses make my mouth water. I like dizzy chicken. If the chicken can walk a straight line, no. I don't want anything to do with it. You know, if you go to the grocery store and you stand in front of the lunch meat section for too long, you start to get pissed off at turkeys. You see turkey ham, turkey pastrami, turkey bologna. Someone needs to tell the turkeys, man, just be yourself. I already like it, little brother. You don't need to emulate the other animals. You got your own thing going. I used to draw you. That's why turkeys don't commit crimes. They'd be too easy to identify. What does the turkey look like, ma'am? Well, get him. If I had a couple fingers missing, I would draw a fucked up turkey. That turkey was in an industrial accident. If I had 9 of my fingers missing, I wouldn't type any slower. I type 101 words a minute, but it's in my own language. Now I went from chickens to turkeys. Now I go to ducks. I find ducks' opinion of me is greatly influenced over whether or not I have bread. If I have bread, ducks like me. If I don't, ducks couldn't give a fuck. Ducks love bread, but they don't have the capability to put 50 cents on a counter and buy a loaf. That's the biggest joke on ducks ever. They don't have a change pocket. There's so much bread out there, but the ducks cannot acquire it. They must hope some human is bored. I was in downtown Boise, Idaho, and I saw a duck. I knew the duck was lost, because ducks ain't supposed to be downtown. There's nothing for them down there. It's too urban. So I went to a Subway sandwich shop. I said, let me have a bun. But they wouldn't sell me just a bun. They told me I had to have something on it. She told me it's against regulations for Subway to sell just a bun. I guess the two halves ain't supposed to touch. So I said, all right, we'll put some lettuce on, which they did. They said, that'll be $1.75. I said, it's for a duck. They said, all right, well then it's free. I did not know that. Ducks eat for free at Subway. Had I known that, I've ordered a much larger sandwich. Let me have the steak fajita sub. But don't bother ringing it up, it's for a duck. There are 6 ducks out there, and they all want sun chips. You guys are a good crowd, I appreciate it. You know what a bad crowd is? 2 people. My friend didn't graduate from high school, but he told me, I did get my GED. So yeah, as you can see, it's hurting you, because you cannot read. It's Jed. Are you going to have to spell everything you say now? It's going to take you a long time to say shit. I don't know how to fix a car. If my car breaks down and the gas tank does not say E, I'm fucked. But if it says E, I get all cocky. I got this one, don't worry about it. Let me grab the toolbox, aka wallet. I'd be a shitty auto mechanic. If someone brought their car into me and said, my car won't start. Well, maybe there's a killer after you. Yeah, I got to be in a movie. I had a small scene in the movie Almost Famous. It's a very small scene. You like that movie? It's a good movie. My scene is small, but it's still cool. I got to act with Peter Frampton. He was in the movie, and we had to smoke pot for our scene, but it was fake pot. Do not buy pot on a movie set. But I got to smoke fake pot with Peter Frampton. That's a cool story. Yes, it is. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are very much the most appreciative people to that fact. It's as cool as smoking real pot with a guy who looks like Peter Frampton. I've done that way more. Now, Peter Frampton is a musical legend, but I don't know his music. So when you meet a legend and you don't know his body of work, you have to divert from that fact. Hey, Peter Frampton, do you like toast too? Yes, as do I. It's warm and crispy. And a perfect place for jelly to lay. I met this girl, she was an actress. I knew that because the number she gave me started with 555. I knew right away. I'd like to see a magician do his whole act with a tank top on. It wouldn't be so fucking magical then. I got a business card because I want to win some lunches. That's what my business card says. Mitch Hedberg, potential lunch winner. Give me a call, maybe we'll have lunch. If I'm lucky. You know when you have a medication that makes you drowsy, they'll print a warning label on the medication. Do not operate heavy machinery while under the influence of this medication. The way I feel, do not operate heavy machinery ever. Because it's fucking heavy. Just put it down and back the fuck up. Pick up some light machinery, like a stapler. Put the forklift away. I'd like to see a forklift lift a crate of forks. It'd be so damn literal. You are using that machine to an exact purpose. Thank you, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the enthusiasm. You know, it just doesn't stop. I swear to God, it makes me so happy. Because enthusiasm can die, as we all know. Fucking, yeah. I had a cold sore. I put Carmex on it. Carmex is supposed to heal cold sores. I don't know if it does, but it will make them shiny and more noticeable. It's like cold sore highlighter. Maybe they could come up with an arrow that heals cold sores. Perhaps I could underline it. Or put it in parentheses. I hate arrows. They try to tell me where to go. It's like, fuck you, I'm not going that way. I do not care about your point. That would suck if you were killed with a bow and arrow. Something that gives people directions took you out. Look at that dead guy. Let's go that way. I rented a car. I didn't really need one. I just wanted there to be one less available. I wanted one businessman on the bus saying, fuck. And when I rent a car, I'll just start driving this car that I've never driven before. So a lot of times I'll drive around for like 10 miles with the emergency brake on. That doesn't say a lot for me, but it really doesn't say a lot for the emergency brake. What kind of emergency is this for? It's not an emergency brake, it's an emergency make the car smell funny lever. I think pickles are cucumbers that sold out. They were seeking immortality. So they sold their soul to the devil. And the devil was dill. Now I called the hotel operator, and this is what she said. She said, how can I direct your call? Well, you could say action. And I will start dialing. Then when I say goodbye, you can yell cut. Then you have directed my call. I'm so excited. I didn't know I was in a movie. I think Pringles' initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, fuck it, cut them up. I like potato chips too. We'll play tennis later. I play tennis. The thing that's depressing about tennis is no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. I played a wall once. They're fucking relentless. I think foosball is a combination of soccer and shish kebab. Foosball fucked on my perception of soccer. I thought I had to kick the ball and then spin round and round. I can't do a backflip, much less several, simultaneously with two other guys that look just like me. I can't kick a ball with my legs together. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if you lived with a monster. You would never get hiccups. I asked directions to the store. This guy said, oh, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Well, that ain't how I'm getting there. You got directions for those who are walking? Whenever I walk, people try to hand me out flyers. And when someone tries to hand me out a flyer, it's kind of like they're saying, here, you throw this away. Take it, man. You guys keep up the enthusiasm. I fucking love it, I swear. I've been to crowds where the enthusiasm lasts for a while, but then after that it's like, shh. You guys are sweet. Thank you so much. What'd you say, man? You can give me high? Like what sort of high? Tell me now. Because I've been getting high for a while, so you can't just fucking pass off the normal highs with me. You must be creative. All right. High. Acid opened my mind. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bullshit. When I was on acid, I realized that fettuccine alfredo is macaroni and cheese for adults. When we're on acid, we're going to the woods. Because we're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance to run into an authority figure. But we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. My friend Dwayne was standing there, raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires. We got away from the bear, put his arm around my shoulder, and said, Mitchell, Smokey is way more intense in person. He's a fucking asshole. He doesn't even discuss forest fires, man. He just goes, grrr. G-R-R-R-R. Fucker don't even use a vowel. I went to England. I wanted to tell the joke in England. So I had to ask the English people if they know who Smokey the Bear was. But they don't. Because in England, Smokey the Bear is not the forest fire prevention representative. They have Smacky the Frog. It's just like a bear, but it's a frog with the hat on. And I think that's a better system. I think we should adopt it. Because bears can be mean, but frogs are always cool. But never has there been a frog hopping toward me, and I thought, man, I better play dead. Here comes that frog. I never say here comes that frog in a horrifying manner. It's always optimistic. Now, hey, here comes that frog. All right. Maybe he will settle near me, and I can pet him and put him in a mayonnaise jar with a stick and a leaf to recreate what he's used to. I'll have to punch some holes in the lid because he's damn sure used to air. But I hope he's not used to alcohol-soaked cotton balls. Then I can observe him. He won't be doing much in his 16-ounce world. I'd like to talk about the differences between frogs and bears. I know it's cliche. Like when there's a frog around, I don't have to hang my fucking sandwiches from a branch. The frog knows they are from me. He'd rather have a fly, because the fly zigzags, and my sandwiches do not. Unless I go like this. There ain't no frog attack prevention pamphlet. Now if the frog is hopping toward you, do not look the amphibian in the eye, for this will incite him. There ain't no frog skin rug, ain't big enough. Frog skin coaster, perhaps. Set your drink down on this exotic frog. If I want some honey on some toast, I don't have to squeeze a plastic frog. I don't want to do that. Now, as a comedian, you have to start the show strong and end the show strong. Those are the two key elements. You can't be like Pancakes, all exciting at first, but then by the end, you're fucking sick of them. I want to make that a new comedy term. He's pancaking. Thank you. Thank you. The Mrs. Butterworth syrup bottle is supposed to talk, but every bottle I bought has been very introverted. She doesn't say shit to me. I figure she's shy, so I try to coax it out of her. You have very pretty hair, and I like your glass apron. But I'm sorry to say you have a hole in your head. Thank God, because I need to get to that syrup. I like a waffle, because a waffle's like a pancake with a syrup trap. Waffle says to the syrup, hold on now. You ain't going anywhere. Don't even be trying to creep down the side. Just rest in these squares. I tried to throw a yo-yo away, it was fucking impossible. I remixed the remix, it was back to normal. Alright. Now, I guess Athens is the South. When I play the South, they say y'all. They take out the O and the U. So when I'm in the South, I try to talk like that so people understand me. Hello, can I have a bowl of chicken noodle? Come Come on, I'm in the South, you understand. I mean, I'm in the South and I want some spur. I stubbed my toe. I need to lay down on the kitchen. I'm lactose intolerant, so I eat my cereal with the fork. I drove by a company that sold manufactured homes, but these were repossessed manufactured homes. I would not want to be a manufactured home repo man. Those would be hard to sneak away. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, could you go cut your grass? Then look that way for half an hour. 'Cause I gotta steal your fucking home. This my friend said to me. He said, I think the weather's trippy. Then I said, no man, it's not the weather that's trippy. Perhaps it's the way that we perceive it that is indeed trippy. Then I thought, man, I should have just said, yeah. My friend asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I said, no, but I want a regular banana later, so fuck yeah. You want a traffic light? Green means go and yellow means yield. But on a banana, it's just the opposite. Green means hold on. Yellow means go ahead. And red means where the fuck did you get that banana? I like banana bread, but it's never an option at the deli, is it? What do you want the pastrami on? Banana. What kind of cheese? Cottage. Get the fuck out. To be truthful, Swiss cheese is my favorite cheese, because Swiss cheese is the only cheese you can draw with a pencil and still identify. No other cheese is like that. Well, you can try to draw American with a pencil, but someone might think it's cheddar. But Swiss cheese is for sure. That's Swiss. Yes, it is. How'd you know? Because of the fucking hole. But Swiss cheese is a ripoff. It's the only cheese you can bite into and miss. I got some Swiss air on that one. You got cheese on your sandwich every now and then. I was on a bus, it was the middle of the night. I had a box of crackers and a can of Easy Cheese. You know what Easy Cheese is, don't you? Yeah. It's shaving cream for deer hunters. But it was the middle of the night, so I could not see. I could not see how much Easy Cheese I was applying to each cracker. So each bite into the cracker was a surprise as to how much Easy Cheese I had applied. Which makes you believe they should have a glow-in-the-dark version of Easy Cheese. It's not like the product has any integrity to begin with. If you buy room temperature cheese that you squeeze out of a can, you probably won't get mad because it glows in the dark too. You'll be excited. Let's have some cheese and crackers. Let's wait till dark. I think animal crackers make people think that all animals taste the same. What does a giraffe taste like? A hippopotamus? I had them back to back. Go in the back of a box of Ritz crackers, it has all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. It says, put some lunch meat up on there. Put some peanut butter. But I got crackers because I like crackers, man. You got no faith in your product. I did not buy little edible plates. Everything you want me to put on top of the cracker is better than the fucking cracker. You want to be cool about association. Lunch meat does not have suggestions as to what to slip underneath it. Because they got confidence. That'd be cool if when you took your clothes out of the dryer, it was dizzy. You know how a dryer spins around? Take your shirt out, you put it on, go, whoa! Hold on, I just took it out. I like vending machines because snacks are better when they fall. If I buy a candy bar at a store, oftentimes I will drop it so that it achieves its maximum flavor potential. You know, the Kit Kat candy bar has the name Kit Kat imprinted into the chocolate. That robs you of chocolate. That's a clever chocolate saving technique. I go down to the factory. You owe me some letters.
The pincher!
What's that, man?
The pincher!
Oh, the pincher. Yeah, I do a joke about the pincher. So this girl pinched me, and I said, hold on now. You need to have all of me. Not very good, I know.
Thank you!
I got comedian elbow. My fucking elbow is... People say, Mitch, why did you get into comedy? Were you funny? No, I was just good at holding ice cream cones. I got an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow shit. I said, come on, man, what about some carrots? You fuckers don't farm. You just follow one another. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick? Fuck you. People in the neighboring tents, quit slamming the flap. We're trying to sleep. Now when I was camping, I was looking for firewood, so naturally I was looking for the Duraflame tree. If there was a Duraflame tree forest fire, it'd be no big deal, because it would be out in 3 hours. No fire truck required, just a blanket and a loved one. A baker's dozen is 13. That's why I don't hang around bakers. Who knows the other number they fuck with? It'd be all confusing to have a baker friend. So come over in a couple of minutes. Who knows when he'll show up? What's a baker's couple? 3, I'm guessing. But it could be 8. I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut. I'll just give you the money, then you give me the donut. And the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just can't imagine a scenario where I had to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh wait, it's at home in the file. Under D. They talk about colonizing the moon. I would not want to live on the moon. Because what about the days when it was only a quarter? It would be crowded. Bumping into people. I can't wait till this thing is full. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. It's not the photographer's fault. Bigfoot is blurry. And that's extra scary to me. Because there's a large, out-of-focus monster roaming the countryside. Gotta get away, he's fuzzy. A lot of people don't believe in the Loch Ness monster. I would like to take these people water skiing on Loch Ness. Then when they fell, I would say, hold on, I'll be back soon. I like to take pictures. My favorite pictures are pictures of strangers running away from me. Or showing expressions of fear. So I mounted my camera on top of a rifle. Oh man. I saw this wino, he had no patience. He was eating grapes. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. Advil has a candy coating. It's fucking delicious. Says right on the bottle, do not have more than 3. Well then, don't fucking put a candy coating around it. You're making that hard to fucking stick to. These are good. I don't even have a headache. But I do like flavor. I bought a waterproof camera in case I crash my car into a lake. But then at the last minute, I see a photo opportunity. Well, I'm about to die, but I'll be damned. Look at that fish. It has a fucked up lip. Dogs are forever in the push-up position. They can't do push-ups, but if they could, they'd be fucking ready. I was on the radio today. Did anyone happen to hear me on the radio? That shit wasn't live, it was pre-recorded. No, they tricked you. We got Mitch Hedberg on the phone, and they're fucking out in the back of the fucking radio station having a cigarette. Busted. I did a radio interview a month ago. The DJ's first question was, "Who are you?" I had to think, is this guy really deep, or did I drive to the wrong station? During the summer, the radio stations use their frequency number to count down the days of summer. Like FM 107 will celebrate the 107 days of summer. AM stations can't do this. We're AM 1610. Celebrating the 1610 days of the next 4.5 years. It's gonna be a long party. Go slow. If carrots got you drunk, rabbits would be fucked up. I'm having so much fun here, man. I would imagine that before juggling was, invented, the guy who could hold 5 things was cool. Jerry can hold 5 lemons. Rick can hold 6. Well, Joe can make 3 bounce around. All right. Now, I drove a long way to get here, and when you drive for 15 hours in a car, suddenly having a lifesaver is something to do. All right, I get to take it out of the package. I get to figure out how I'm gonna get it to not stick to the other one. I get to guess what flavor it might be. I get to decide whether or not I want to chew it. That will take up 1 mile. 400 lifesavers, I will be there. Fucking me. It will be exciting. Alright, man, so if I guess I gotta fucking, what's the deal? Saw this band in Los Angeles, they're having a bad show. People started to throw tomatoes at the band. I thought, who would throw a tomato at a band? Then I thought, who would bring a tomato to a show? I better have a spare tomato with me in case I see a band I don't like. Last time that happened, I had to throw ketchup packets at them. I saw this band in New York. It was a rock and roll outfit called Monster Magnet. And the singer got on the microphone, he goes, "All right, how many of you people feel like human beings tonight?" Then he said, "All right, how many people feel like animals?" Everybody cheered after the animals part. But the thing is, I cheered after the human beings part. Because I did not know that there was a second part to the question. I got overzealous. You know, they go to a concert and the people getting on stage, they jump into the crowd, stage diving. People think that's dangerous. But not me, because humans are made out of 95% water. So the audience is 5% away from a pool. It's close enough for me if it's hot out. Last time I was supposed to be at the David Letterman show, it was the same night that Madonna was on, and she went long, so I got bumped. But I got to eat cantaloupe backstage, so it was still cool. And it was already cut up into bite-sized pieces. I got paid $900 to eat cantaloupe. That's fucking unprecedented. I rubbed that shit in my dad's face. So you never been paid that much to eat cantaloupe. You always have to do it for free. That's my favorite introduction, is you may have seen this next comedian on the David Letterman show, but I believe more people have seen me at the store. And that would be a better introduction. You may have seen this next comedian at the store. And people would say, hell yes, I have. He likes kiwi fruit. I didn't like kiwi fruit at first. I thought it was like watermelon. I thought you had to spit out the seeds. They are too little. I like V-neck shirts because my neck's very fragile. I can't wear a regular neck shirt, it hurts. And I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All fucking day. Like if you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down. Thank you. I'd rather have laughs than woos. No, I appreciate the woos. The woos are sweet. One time I had a drink, it had a lime in it. I saw that the lime was floating. That's good news, man. Next time I'm on a boat and it capsizes, I will reach for a lime. I'll be water skiing without a life preserver. People will say, what the fuck? And I'll pull out a lime. I'm saved by the buoyancy of citrus. You know they call corn on the cob, but that's how it comes out of the ground, man. They should call that corn. They should call every other version corn off of the cob. It's not like if you cut off my arm, you would call my arm Mitch. But then reattach it and call it Mitch altogether. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys have fucking been very, very good, man. You fucking stuck through this shit. Frozen banana? I did that joke already. I did it already. Man.
Race car passenger.
I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Why we gotta keep going in circles? Can I put my feet out the window? You need to make a right. Where the fuck is the glove box? Man, you really like Tide. You only go to a restaurant on the weekends, it gets busy. So they start a waiting list. They start calling out names. They'll say, Dufresne, party of two. Take it ready for Dufresne, party of two. If no one answers, they'll say the name again. Dufresne, party of two. But then if no one answers, they'll just go right on to the next name. Bush, party of three. Yeah, but what happened to the Dufresne? No one seems to give a shit. Who can eat at a time like this? People are missing. You fuckers are selfish. The Dufresnes are in someone's truck right now with duct tape over their mouth. And they're hungry. That's a double whammy. We need help. Bush, search party of three. You can eat once you find the Dufresne. This is all great now, but tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I'll have a donut and the guy will just look at me funny. Keiko's is my favorite coffee center because Keiko's is open 24 hours. That's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 of something, I'm covered. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with a cold sweat. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Keiko. No problem. That will not remain singular. I hate to work the third shift at a Kinko's, the graveyard shift. About 2 a.m., you have to deal with the bar rush. You know how it is. Where's everyone going? Kinko. Ask them chicks if they want to duplicate. What? I like what?
I like to wave.
I like to wave. Oh yeah. Some people are requesting jokes. This guy is telling me what he likes to do. I was the only comedian allowed to come out that door. Sometimes I wave to people I don't know. It's very dangerous to wave to someone you don't know because what if they don't have a hand? They'll think you're cocky. Look what I got, motherfucker. This thing is useful. I'm gonna go pick something up. When I was a baby, my mom would give me helium-filled balloons, and I would actually let it go, and it would float away. So I'd cry. So she'd give me another helium-filled balloon. I'd let that one go. I'd cry some more. But what my mom did not know was, I liked string. That's all I wanted. She didn't have to tie it to the fucking balloon. The balloon took my string away. You know, some songs have a special meaning for a man in regards to a special woman, but this can backfire, because maybe the song had deeper meaning to begin with, but now it's been cheapened. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a better life, so let's keep on giving. Remember that song, baby? The night I fucked you in the pet cemetery? I can't tell people are laughing at it because the applause. What? I was in a park, I saw a kid flying a kite. He was so excited that his kite was in the sky. I don't know why, that's what they're supposed to do. Now had he had a chair on the other end of that string, I would have known. Imagine trying to fly a chair. You'd have to run like a motherfucker to get that lazy boy off. What? Hold on. What? Can't hear you, man. Can't hear you. Minibar. Cherry tomato. I don't know what cherry tomato is, man. What the fuck is the cherry tomato joke? I don't remember it, man. I must have only done it once. Unfortunately, at the time, they were recording my CD. And now I don't remember it. What the fuck is the cherry tomato joke? I said cherry tomato. I said, how'd it go? What was the guy over here saying? What?
Where the hell is Chuck?
Where's Chuck? Chuck's not here. He's here, his just amplifier is not working. Dimples? So what the fuck? I'm not the comedian you guys are talking to. I opened up a yogurt, underneath the lid, it said, please try again. Because they were having a contest I was unaware of. But I thought I might have opened the yogurt wrong. Or maybe your play was trying to inspire me. Come on, Mitch, don't give up. Please try again. A message of inspiration from your friends at Yo Play. Fruit on the bottom, hope on top. Thank you very much. I want to know what the fucking cherry tomato joke is, quick. What? Fire exit, there you go, I know that. I'm holding the slack. My lucky number is 4 billion. That doesn't come in real handy when you're gambling. Come on, 4 billion. Fuck, 7. Not even close. Can I get some more dice? Can I get a lucky number without commas in it? I like to play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. I have to go to semicircle anonymous, where they will seat me at the quarter circle but I will sweat and be cold and shake. Give me the semi back. It's for your own good. My friend is a blackjack dealer. On his forearm, he got a tattoo of an ace and a jack. See, I'm a blackjack player. On my forearm, I'm gonna get a tattoo of a 10 and a 2. And then maybe later, a king. My arm will be busted. I was at a casino, I was standing by at the door. The security guard came over. He said, you're gonna have to move. You're blocking the fire exit. So if there was a fire, I wasn't gonna run. If you're flammable and have legs, you are never blocking the fire exit. Alright, thank you, man. Thank you. But I hear some people starting to talk over here. The show's been fucking long. You guys have been amazing, I appreciate it, man. But listen to this. I had to wrap this shit up, but I fucking had some fun. And I tell you what, you gotta leave them wanting more, but I'm gonna leave them wanting, I have nothing left to tell. Who took a picture? What the fuck? Didn't you read the ticket stub? It said no 110 cameras. They are out of date. I hear music. This is my friend. I was walking with my friend, and suddenly he goes, I hear music. As though there's any other way to take it in. I like an escalator because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. You would never see an escalator temporarily out of order sign, just escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. My sister was adopted, which makes me mad at my mom and dad, because maybe she was the love of my life, but now I'll never know. My younger sister still lives at home. My mom says, Mitch, you need to talk to Angie. She's smoking and drinking now. I said, okay, I'll talk to her. Hey Angie, I hear you're smoking and drinking. I think you're ready for narcotics. If you asked my older sister if I was weird, she'd say yeah, but that's fucked up, because she's weird. Because she has a husband and 2 children, and they have a family photo on top of their VCR, where they're all looking slightly to the left. As though something's going on over there. The camera is right in front of you, but I guess something happened to the left. That made everybody happy. So my sister's cross-eyed, so she can't quite pull it off. One eye is right the fuck on. I walked by a record store, the sound on the front said they specialize in hard-to-find records and tapes. Nothing was alphabetized. You guys are really, I have to tell you, you guys have been a really good crowd. You tell me jokes that you like that I've done before.
Hey man, you got AIDS test lately?
And you try to put them in as though you're actually talking to me. You guys are sly. You're fucking sly. Try to act like you're having a conversation. And hopefully I will revert to the answer I have said before. So I could just say no. And we fuck up your whole sly plan. I've exfoliated my skin. I've had the AIDS test 4 times. The AIDS test is very scary to get. It doesn't matter what you've been doing, waiting for the results is frightening. So I don't get the regular AIDS test anymore. I get the roundabout AIDS test. I call my friend Brian. Say, Brian, do you know anybody who has AIDS? No? Cool. Because you know me. Alright, man, I'm gonna wrap this fucker up. You know when you make a plane reservation, they give you a reservation code. They say, this is your reservation code. A as an apple, 3, Z as in zebra. Hold on, what about 3? What's 3 as in? I need an example for 3. Okay, 3 as in 306. Cool.